Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Big Easy. And with that "Who Dat" chant bouncing off the walls behind us, we know that we're ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today it's a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New Orleans Saints. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like central casting. Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll, and he surpassed all expectations a season ago and threw for nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Nix from the shotgun. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd.
Nix's pass.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, 49 yards. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos 7. Saints nothing.
So that drive, 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year of the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given.
And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return. Pretty good field position. Start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Flushed out right. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. On play action, Rattler. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Set, ready.
Now Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
50, green.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused in here. He throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
That's Demario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss. Nix to the air. He'll air this one out from Mims. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, here's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
A 21-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. Now they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. So the big play there, all negated by an illegal block in the back.
He knew it right away as he was doing it. You can see it in his body language. I think what hurts most is he really didn't need to do it, but just couldn't help himself.
This one complete. It's Devon Vele. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from that point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action here with Shuck. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10.
Shuck again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 17-0 our score after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Will run up the gun to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. To throw is Nix. And will find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos first down.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now it's Nix. And his throw here is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First down, Broncos.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Nix. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D-tackle. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there. And
what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in the break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for us Saints. First and 10 at the
to throw is shut. Eluding the pressure right. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot. Arm, something to perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Slant pass complete to Olave. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Shuck now to throw. Flush to his right. Olave over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And he's going to press this one forward as they... Stop it right around the 1.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
This has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
A point after, good by Groupie. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Saints 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past. The 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Now Shuck. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the
Play fake, Shuck. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic. Pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. He completes it to Olave. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw once more. Flushed out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Estime. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Nix finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw again. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner just... second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix, a 10-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that, so you really give yourself an advantage.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's caught. The tight end Hill. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
60 red. 60 red. Check smash. Ready.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready?
That's good for a Saints first down.
Ready. Set. Ready.
Again, it's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
He was taken down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To the air is Rattler. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let. Go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. That's good, the completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll run for it with Akers. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
First down, here's Estime. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Straight ahead, Estime. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now Stidham. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
A 43-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block. They'll have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 30-yard line. Rattler wants to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Wilson's got it complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
That's good for us Saints.
Here's Rattler. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Rattler. Eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Saints.
Ready.
1st and
The
goal.
throw. Here's Rattler. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Johnson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
The previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Saints 15.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver's offense ready to go again. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Devontae Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jones. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis.
These are player tags. Players with tags are treated differently.